And we're live. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another CNC Bros episode. We haven't been on for a while. It's because life's been kind of a bitch, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get through this together. I always say that because we always do. Tonight we're talking about what me and George did at AWA, a big convention out at Atlanta. It's actually anime week in Atlanta. Is that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're going to talk about some anime we've been watching, some games we're playing, and we're going to talk about that Dragon Ball Super fight with Goku versus Jiren. And we're going to talk about some other stuff too, but let's go ahead and get started. Just saying how everybody's doing, what we've been up to.
Going first.
Work's been a bitch. So many people have quit.
At McDonald's?
Yes. Oh my god.
Is it because they got the thingy now? The recipes that I had no idea that they had?
What? No.
You mean the sauce?
No, not the sauce. I was actually talking about the new shit that they have. I was wondering. I went into McDonald's for the first time in 8 months, right after the hurricane, just to see how bad the sauce thing was. I wasn't disappointed, but they had these new recipes, and it's you can get different types of bun. You can make your own fucking hamburger if you wanted to.
Dude, you had that for God, months.
Yeah, I haven't been in there in months.
See, I would have quit because of the sauce.
I would have too. It's not worth this abuse. This guy where I live at, or the only place that was giving the sauce away in Mobile, he said that they had 200 plus people outside, and they had 9 cups of sauce. And they had people driving from Pensacola to try and get it, and I was like, nah, dude.
That's sad.
I was like, I didn't even try and get it because of the hurricane. Because we had Nate the same day that the sauce promotion was going on, so that was doomed to fail from the beginning. Yeah, and the last 2 times since we've been out, I think we've had Harvey and Nate since we last streamed. So be safe, everybody, because hurricane season's not over yet. But it's about to be. I don't know. It's fall now, and it feels really good outside.
Ophelia was up there tearing it up in Ireland.
Yeah, I heard that it was kind of bad.
Saw a roof get torn off a school and flung through the air.
Oh yeah, and that earthquake in Mexico happened.
And yeah, that did happen. That was bad.
Yeah, you saw that video of that school falling down?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch anything on that.
Dude, no, you just see it, and the whole school falls down.
Is that what you wanted to happen to Troy?
That's just what I want to happen to their grading system. It's we lost we got to start over.
Pass by catastrophe?
Huh?
You I thought you said we lost George, and we had to start the stream over. I was like, shit, what happened?
I died naturally.
Sorry, we lost all your grades because we just have started all.
Let's just give you A's and move on. Pretend like we knew what we were doing. But yeah, I've been busy working and watching some new anime. Been getting on that.
I messed up.
Oh yeah, I watched all of Boku no Hero.
Shellie did. He finally got on the hype train. Now you need to decide whether or not you want to keep watching, or if you want to keep you start reading from now on.
I'm not
reading. What?
I'm not reading.
Why?
I'm just watching.
Why?
Because it's much more enjoyable watching. It's almost actually much more enjoyable watching the English dub.
You see,
it's a good dub though, ain't it?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
It actually felt weird watching the Japanese.
I'm too used to Deku and everyone else.
It's not even that. It's just a really good dub.
It is really good.
And I love
it. Felt right.
I love Christopher Sabat as All Might.
Yeah.
All Might's like one of the best characters. He's just fun. Like, just fun.
Just fun, nothing else.
Just fun. He's not a compelling character. He's just fun to be.
He's not a symbol of peace, Brian.
He's a symbol of peace, but he's nothing else. Like, he's not like, he's developed, but he's not like a super compelling character. It's just like, okay, you're strong as shit, but your time's limited. We're gonna focus on the main character, and we're gonna nerf the holy shit out of you because you're broken as fuck. Like, that's what it is.
We have to focus on the main character. How absurd is that?
That's not absurd at all. That's reality, but that's why All Might's not gonna get like a shit ton of developments because like he's on his way out.
He's already there. He's that pre-promote you get at the beginning of Fire Emblem. You don't spend any time with him. You don't raise him up and watch the growth. Okay,
he's the fucking old man at the RPG that always dies.
Oh, so like in the second season when I can't remember.
Spoilers for My Hero Academia, by the way. Just stop out for a little bit if you don't want to hear them.
When Deku goes to the old man's place, I was like, oh, an old man. He's gonna train him. There we go. He found his old guy.
He found his old man. I don't know what he sounds like in English, but I bet it's fucking funny.
It is. It's good. He sounds like an old man.
He does.
As per the usual. Gran Torino's fun, though. Apparently, he used to be broken as shit.
I could see it.
Okay, so I just read an article from Polygon, or just the headline of an article, and it says Netflix working on 30 original anime series, 80 movies.
No.
We get 30 more Neo Yokios. Anime is saved.
Okay, I would take that, but I would only take that specifically.
Isn't Neo Yokio the one that Jaden Smith worked on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a so bad it's good kind of thing.
Oh my god.
You don't deserve this.
Have you guys seen Big Mouth?
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of it. It's pretty funny.
That shit is so fucking funny.
It's like you'd think it'd be stupid because it looks kind of stupid. Like the art style is kind of dumb, but it really is funny.
Like what episode did you get?
I think I got to the one right after like he escaped the house with the brothers. I didn't watch a lot of it. Like I piggybacked on it. That was because we watched that the night of the hurricane.
Oh, okay.
But we watched like 2 episodes, and it was like the one with the janitor and the whatever, and then the one where like she gets like that red like bra, and then the one where like he's escaping the house with all the brothers, and they're trying to like get them to eat his fucking his jizz on what was it, a chip?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
So a cracker, a wheat thin. That was what it was, or something like that. A wheat thin. But yeah, it was funny. I wasn't displeased with it. I actually started watching I can never fucking say this name. Shimoneta.
Shimoneta.
Yeah, a world where like the concept just like with that long ass subtitle. No, that was really funny.
A world where dirty jokes don't exist.
Like, I won't lie, I've been watching The Devil Gnat on Funimation now, and it's hilarious. I've got like 2 episodes left, I think, or 3. I wanted to finish that eventually. I kind of need to, but it's one of those like I don't want to watch while my parents are up. Do you feel?
Oh, I know.
Like you watched all of it?
Nope. I was at the show.
It gets pretty raunchy. Like I won't lie, Shellie. Like the voice actress for Hinata, is the main antagonist of that anime. So just imagine Hinata, but
a freak,
sexually charged.
Nice.
So that's your incentive to watch. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I started Black Clover.
Hey.
I heard the voice acting was really bad.
The main character's voice annoys me when he's yelling.
What's he sound like? He sounds like Natsu.
Yeah, he's pretty much Natsu.
Same though.
That was what I was hearing. Like, it was basically Fairy Tail, but a little bit cooler.
I mean, like, it's Fairy Tail mixed with Naruto mixed with One Piece. The only reason why I say One Piece is because he wants to be Wizard King.
Yeah. And it's going to get 51 episodes. I heard that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's getting 51 episodes. Like, that's like half a year, I think.
But that's it?
That's an entire year. Well, I mean, it's not going to be like a Hunter x Hunter or One Piece or
the
anything like that.
still going.
Yeah, it's still going, but like they don't want to catch up that fast. I think they're just banking on it.
So why even put a cap on it like that?
What I think they're doing is they don't know how well it's going to be received. So they're kind of banking on it, like getting the My Hero Academia treatment, where like
that's why you just do it by season.
Oh, that one has like 36, 37 episodes, like total, and they're like, we're just going to give like a little bit more than that, and it's going to be fine. And people are going to keep watching, and if they keep watching, like we'll get more money. I don't know.
Give us all your cash.
They put a cap on it because it's Studio Goddamn Period.
It probably doesn't do well in the West, so they're like, yeah, we need to like oversaturate the market with Black Clover as much as we can, so to get people to pay attention to it. Because that's what happened with Naruto.
Oh man,
it was a weekly thing.
I haven't watched the second episode yet. Apparently, there's a lot of flashback in the second episode, so that's why I've been hesitant on watching the second one.
I mean, you just wait till like 4 or 3 come out, and you can just watch them all at once and skip what you don't need to watch.
Well, people were complaining about flashback. I'm like, wait, why are you complaining about flashback? It's like the second episode.
Naruto had a shit ton of flashback the third episode.
Good thing.
Bro, that swing set though.
Insane.
What about? Hey, remember those all those times that Naruto was alone, but then later on he's hanging out with his good friends Choji, Kiba, and Shikamaru?
And flashbacks, but then they leave him because their moms are like, I don't want you hanging around him. He needs to have flashbacks where he's alone.
Free.
That boy ain't right.
And then Kiba acting like a dick.
Well, Kiba was always a dick. That was his character arc.
Yeah, but still, like, no, this is your friend. You hang out with him all the time. It was.
You played on the swing set.
Your mom ripped you away. Get away from that boy.
He's blonde.
He's furry.
He's a furry.
We don't like them people.
We don't like those blonde, white Japanese people.
I'd be kind of weirded out too.
No, I've been watching Shino Meta or Shimoneta. I've been watching that. I've been watching. I've been trying to rewatch March Comes in Like a Lion since that's coming back on this season, and apparently I just didn't watch the last 7 episodes of the last season, so I was like, okay, I know what's going on, and I tried to watch it. I was like, no, I need to go way back because I fucking forgot.
We must go back.
It was a really good show. Like I think I just fell off because like that was when I stopped watching anime for like a good solid like 6 months. Well, I mean, like I just fell out of the habit of it because like when I was at college, like that was an every week thing. Like I had like 3 to 7 shows like at all times that I was watching weekly. And then I got out of the weekly habit and I started binging series instead.
Oh god. Clucknotus.
Yeah. It was all after I fucking watched Amanchu. Anime died that season.
I forgot Food Wars is back on.
Food Wars is back on, and it's at a good arc too. You need to pay attention to it.
Dude,
I didn't realize how far they were. You do need to go watch that OVA somewhere if you can, because apparently like they skip a fuck ton. The first few episodes, they're like jumping around a lot. and it's kind of important.
I was like, I feel like I missed something.
Yeah, go watch the OVA where they're like talking to the Elite 10, and you'll get the whole scope of it because that's all it is. It's
10
like
of them now.
Because I was like, no, last season you lost to these two, and now all of a sudden you're going up against him. And I missed something in between this gap.
Yeah, but the OVA is basically he finishes up his training at the restaurant, and then they come back, and it's like a fall whatever thing, and basically they're just drinking tea with all the Elite 10, like all the people who participated in the tournament, and it just introduces the Elite 10, and then he's like talking to the Chinese like RS or whatever, the guy that's in charge of that.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, like fuck off, and the Chinese guy, like Chinese RS guy, to Soma, and Soma's like, bring it, bitch. And then they challenge each other to a showdown immediately.
I challenge you to a Shaolin showdown.
Yeah. But yeah, pay attention to after this part of the arc, because like this is the slow bit, and then after that it like takes the fuck off. But yeah, let's see. I'm probably gonna watch Marches Like a Lion this season. I found a trash moe series. It's called Blend S. I love it. It's so good and it's adorable. Me and Alexis love it.
You're advocating trash. This timer has stopped. So and so has 90 seconds left. Okay.
Timer.
I'm on Showdown.
Oh. But yeah, I am advocating trash. Like, have you ever heard of Working? Either of you?
Yeah.
It's basically like that, but more moe. And I've never watched Working. I'm just going off what other people have told me, and it seems fine. Like honestly, this is just a feel-good anime that's like full of cute women, and it's fine. I like it better than I like New Game, honestly. And because people love New Game, and I was like, I can't do it. It's not funny. It's not good. But this one's adorable. So I would recommend, if you just want to like watch an anime just for consumption, watch like the first 2 episodes and see if you enjoy it. It's really easy to digest.
Hey Brian, what happened to that watch party of Beyblade?
We never had one planned. That was your thing.
No, I remember.
No, there was no watch party.
We were telling George to watch IBO, and then you said you would watch Beyblade.
No, I didn't. I said I'd fucking watch. It was not Beyblade. It was something else that you were trying to get me to watch.
It was Beyblade.
It was not.
I'm saying Beyblade now.
It was not Beyblade.
It has to be the first season of Beyblade. Because
you and I were like, George watches IBO, you and I watch Steins Gate, and then I watch, it was something else. God, I can't remember, though.
I had to watch Steins Gate. I just couldn't do it. I go to sleep every time now. Every time.
You don't have to
second episode.
Just watch it. Like, you just have to get through the first 4 or 5. Like, that's it. Like, because it's one of those visual novel paced shows. Like, it starts off and you don't know what's going on, but like the tension builds up and then it like fucking explodes, and the shit gets moving.
He should just stream the visual novel.
No, God, why would he read a book? Shellie doesn't read.
He's right about that. Well, I read One Piece.
Barely.
You see, Atlas dropped a side scroller.
Yeah, I did. I didn't understand why.
I kind of want it. It looks nice.
I mean, I would love an Atlas Cuphead.
I see the Jack Bros.
I would love to fire Personas at Shadows and one of those bullet hell games.
Running guns. Bullet hell is more like
I'm thinking like a rail shooter, like those old like Flash games that they used to have. Like the one that goes like top to bottom.
I don't think so. I can't wait. I get to play Fractured But Whole at 12.
I mean, 11.
You could play it at 9.
Oh my god!
But you buy your games digitally.
Yeah, we do. I haven't bought a physical copy of a game since I got that hard drive upgrade. Shellie, you were right. It's much more convenient.
So much more convenient. I don't care whether or not I can sell my games or not. They're there on my system, and I don't feel like giving up to change it out. If I don't,
all I said was you could play it at 9. See, you making a whole bunch of implications.
Yeah, but we're doing this.
I ain't saying about none of that.
Hey, all I'm saying is that
I'm talking about 3 hours difference. That's all I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what.
I know what you talking about.
I mean, it's still download. Well, actually, it may have finished downloading by now.
I will buy a physical copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 when that comes out, and that'll probably be the last physical game I buy until I buy 3DS games physically still, so that counts.
I know you will, because the concept of the game is so unreal. You got to touch it just to be sure it's there.
Yeah, I know. I want to videotape it. I want to love it and fucking feed it Cheerios.
When does Mario Odyssey come out?
It's December.
Next Friday.
Really?
Next Friday, dude. What the... Bruh, no.
Like, it is not December.
That's Xenoblade 2.
Oh, okay. Because I had heard that people were like speed running the game in stores, and I was like, how the fuck?
Because there's a demo.
Is it a full game demo?
I don't know. I don't go places, Brian.
George, you work the store.
We don't have one in our store. It's like in Target or some ish like that. Target, Best Buy is a mess.
But who goes to Target?
You do for clothes.
I do for cards sometimes.
Yeah, they do sell cards, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Kixith.
So does every other store.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, so does Walmart.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You don't
yeah, so does Walmart.
You don't want to go to Walmart for anything except cheap shit.
Not unless it's like Ozark Walmart, because Ozark Walmart still got all the old stuff from like 4 sets ago. So if you play expanded format, it's like a gold mine. But Target does the same thing. That's why I'm like, yeah, I fool with them. And then if I want something new, I get it from work because, well, that's cost efficient.
GameStop is the up and current facility for all of your Pokemon card needs.
Nah, because I don't got to pay as much.
But no, Shellie, I dead ass will watch Steins Gate with you like together.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Beyblade.
I'll watch. You know what? Fucking, I'll watch some episodes of Beyblade with you. I can't. We have this on record. Just go to the last podcast and we can listen to see what we decided.
Gotta get through like the first 4 episodes of Beyblade.
All right, fine.
Just to hear the soundtrack, because the soundtrack hype as hell.
All right, fine.
That's
First 4 episodes.
Like, it's insane how good that soundtrack is.
First 4 episodes for 24 episodes of Steins Gate. Got it.
Okay.
But yeah, I do need to watch March. I'll probably watch that when we're done podcasting. Is just try and finish up that because I had shit I was gonna do tonight, but then that got like torn to shit because I ended up going over to Alexis's. I'll just have to do it at work tomorrow. She messaged me out because I was like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do my grad school stuff. I'm gonna write some stuff.
Hey, doesn't Heavensfield come out this month?
In like Las Vegas.
Oh.
Nowhere near us. But you could probably look for a Blu-ray soon. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll probably be on Kodi or something, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would watch that. Definitely, because Heavensfield's the GOAT.
Well, this sucks.
And when? Wait, did that Kuroko no Basket movie ever come out?
I think it did. It did on Crunchyroll?
I don't know.
Why somebody gets shook out their shoes?
Well, what is on Crunchyroll is that Goku versus Jiren fight.
Boy, that Segway / shield game. Let's go.
Guys,
Jiren.
I don't know about you, but I was giddy as shit. Like, I jumped up and down a little bit. And I had headphones in.
Bro, Goku played everybody. I don't care what nobody say. And then Frieza turned around and played everybody.
I mean, Frieza did exactly what I thought he would do in this episode. I was like, if you thought he wasn't going to give him energy, like, you're fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was like, he's totally going to give him energy.
It's just like, I think everybody low-key knew that the new form was going to be because of the Spirit Bomb. Because, like, they made a point to, like, give the episode name and be like, oh, hey, Super Bomb that fails or whatever. Like, it doesn't do jack shit. In the spoilers, and I was like, okay, so he obviously gets a boost from the Spirit Bomb.
Saw Trunks do it once.
Like, I didn't
put it in a sword. What if I put it in my body?
A bitch. I do think it was funny though, like they like really drew out like the clash between the two, but like then Jiren's just like, you know what, fuck it. And he like mind bends the fucking Spirit Bomb to implode.
I was like, is he pushing it back with his eyes?
His glare is strong enough to push back space and time and shit like that.
Said,
like,
hold on, let me look at you.
Didn't they like say that this past episode? He was like, his power was beyond the limits of space and time.
Something to that effect.
I was like, dude, who are you?
He's Superman.
I be.
They got wind of it. They're like, let's just make Superman. We'll see who wins.
Like, you're disgustingly strong, dude.
Like, we haven't even seen him like legit flex though. I take that back. He flexed when he stopped Goku and he like put out his red aura or whatever, and he's like, ugh! And then he like let it go immediately, and that was the biggest disappointment of the episode, in my opinion. We didn't just see enough of Jiren. Like,
but this is your limit. I was like, oh, when he's at your limit, that's when you want to show your aura.
Like, just to drive home how like shitty powerful he is. Like, I think my favorite shot, and like I think I watched Sword 7 Mage, guys, at home. You should go subscribe to him. He's really nice. But I watched his like reaction to it, and he said that he and King of Lightning were both like, when he got into his face and it was like doing like the circle pan around and you just see Goku suddenly in his face and Jiren's like, ugh. Like, that was the best shot of the episode to me. Because I didn't expect it. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, my favorite moment from the episode was when Tonfa, from on top of the ridge, just shooting all those beams at Goku while he's in Ultra Instinct, and Goku just turns around and just starts walking.
Like, so casually, like he's like fucking sliding into your DMs. Like, has that meme been done yet? Like, just fucking woo. But no, like I think like my favorite part about this form, because like I won't lie, like it's pretty basic. And from like a combat standpoint. But at the same time, like I love how Goku moves when he's in this form, because he gets like this air of like cockiness and like danger to him, because you didn't know what was going on. Like, 'cause I don't know, something about his eyes.
It's
like,
instinct.
I mean, yeah,
like the body reacts and moves on its own without thinking.
And he like had this bestial like presence about him. It was just the way he moved, and it was really cool. It kind of reminded me of like how Naruto did like during this like Naruto Sasuke fight, like part 1. It was a lot of fun to watch, though. I won't lie.
You just bring Naruto into a Dragon Ball Super discussion.
I did. I did, in fact, because that's what it reminded me of. That was my only point of reference. It's okay. One's better than the other. I'll let you guess which one, though.
Hey, then someone talks about Shippuden. So, did you just bring Shippuden into a Naruto discussion?
I had a friend that told me this weekend when I was at the wedding. He's like, yeah, so I started watching all Naruto, and I figured out that like the last 120 episodes are filler. I was like, yeah, man, like I watched all of it. Like, you gotta be careful. but all the best openings are in there. He's like, yeah, and then I started watching Shippuden, and then I stopped. I was like, yep, that's what I thought.
I was rewatching the original Naruto with a guy on YouTube, and I'm just like, yeah, this is great, going through the whole thing. And then he starts Shippuden, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
No one wants to do it anymore. No one wants to relive that experience of watching Shippuden and just like how slow it got.
It was so slow, and then shit doesn't make sense because Naruto came back so underpowered, it made no sense.
Hey, he wasn't underpowered because in 6 or 5 months he became God.
Yeah, that's what the Rasen Shuriken. But he came back way underpowered. The only thing he actually learned was the Odama Rasengan. And how to get out of Genjutsu, but not be able to get out of Genjutsu.
He learned how to go 3 tails at will.
He did not learn that happened.
He just dealt with it. But yeah, Goku versus Jiren, like best episode of the series. Like I don't know how many people have already said that, but like easy.
I love the soundtrack when he turned Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, whenever they played I think King of Lightning said that it was like the Toriko people from the anime. And they were singing it.
I don't know what this Toriko is, but
it sounds disappointing.
Sounds disappointing.
But I was legitimately impressed. I think I'm really hype about Jiren now. Like I like him. Like I really like him. Like fuck Goku during that fight. Jiren was where it was at. I was like, do something else.
Did you see the shade that Jiren threw at Goku?
This episode?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch all of it.
Oh, okay. So Jiren eliminates Hit. And then he's about to go meditate. He's looking right at Goku and says, everyone who I wanted to fight is now done.
Oh my god.
He threw mad shade at Goku.
It's like you're not even worth getting back up for.
Not even worth it.
Now, like, just here's a little bit of fan theory, though. Like, do you think that the clown dude's controlling him in some way or holding someone hostage?
No. That clown guy cannot take Jiren.
We can't take him, but he can be manipulating him.
I don't think he can manipulate.
Be like a fucking
Jiren can transcend space and time. You're telling me that he can't speed blitz him.
But he could be manipulating him emotionally somehow. I'm trying to think of a comparison, but I can't right now.
I don't think Jiren has emotions.
I second that.
No, I think he does. I think because he has to be fighting for something.
He's fighting for justice.
Yeah, but what's that justice for?
To not die in his universe because this is a tournament of survival.
No, Shellie, this is DBZ. I mean DB Super, and it's right next to One Piece, and One Piece has like 7 different kinds of justices, so they can't have just a stupid justice like that.
No. These guys are like the Power Rangers, and they stand for one justice, and it is for all.
Well, think about it this way: like, if they die, that puts their universe and by extension like their sense of justice at risk. So if anything, they have to live to prevent that. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm just excited to hear more about Jiren's backstory because like there has to be like an episode or 2 to devote it to it.
Exactly. You want too much.
How did you get this strong? I did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups,
and ran 10 miles a day.
And plenty of juice.
And I lost all my hair. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I want Vegeta to get Ultra Instinct because he's got to get it because he's gone through the same training that Goku has.
He might get a different version of it, TBH.
He'll just jump into a Final Flash or something.
Dude, that'd be sweet. But
that would be
jump into a fucking Final Flash.
You got to be able to implement that with Super Saiyan or God or something.
Yeah.
Now the question is now like, what are they gonna do for Gohan's new form? Because like, if Ultra Instinct becomes the standard, like Super Saiyan Blue was, like it's gonna devalue the fuck out of it. So I think they have to give something different to Gohan.
Well, I don't feel like Ultra Instinct is really a form.
It's not a form; it's a mode. But like, it's gonna become the new standard because it's gonna be attached to different things. Like if he can put that on with like Super Saiyan 2 or something, or Super Saiyan God, like it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in disbelief that it'll be as present as like Blue ended up being. You know what I mean?
I feel like halfway through the survival arc, they were thinking about this thing with Gohan, and then maybe they abandoned it and said, "Let's give Goku a new form," because they were talking about Gohan getting a new form like long ago, but they said Goku got one.
They've abandoned ship on more than one occasion. Yeah,
that's true. Boo. I mean, yeah, Frieza's a better character in this arc anyway.
Though.
Huh?
I actually like Frieza like this though.
No, it's perfect to see him like the shoe on the other foot. And maybe he takes out the High Priest. Who knows?
Yeah, I doubt it.
I'd love to see it.
Since the Angels are all stronger than them anyway.
I think Gohan just gets Namekian citizenship.
He gets a Namekian card.
Yeah. I mean, Piccolo's his real dad anyway. So,
Daddy?
What smells like Piccolo?
This fried Piccolo on the ground. Get it because it's like a fried pickle. Funny joke.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
Anyway, but yeah, like 10 out of 10. Like this week's episode, like still pretty good. We knew how it was gonna end, obviously. Like honestly, I don't even really know why they went ahead and did it that fast. Like, because we knew the fight was gonna be like of loss for Hit, but I didn't know like he was eliminated so quickly. Maybe because they couldn't. No one else can stand up to Hit besides Jiren.
Oh yeah, that totally made him look like a bitch.
But it's like at the same time, like okay, so Jiren hasn't gone all out with any of these people. He hasn't shown all. Like I don't even think he's shown half of his strength, honestly. Like I'm assuming that like what he did with Goku when he stopped him was like 25% or like 30%. I have no like any kind of like thoughts in my mind that was even remotely close to 100%.
See, if Dragon Ball Super was smart, they would have made Toguro.
You know this man's Toguro.
No. If he was Toguro, we would have fell in love with Jiren a long time ago.
I also like how like you can let people kill themselves now.
Oh yeah, they just die.
It's like, oh yeah, that was his own attack, so I guess technically he offed himself.
It's fine. Like that's totally how they're gonna kill people, though, because people have to die in this tournament.
People die when they're killed.
I love fate. Do you think Gohan's gonna end up killing himself on accident, and then Goku gets a power up, or vice versa?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe
if there was anybody
kills himself.
If there was anybody that accidentally kill himself, it wouldn't be him.
What about Piccolo?
Yeah, no. If there was anyone to actually accidentally kill themselves, it'd probably be like Beat Vegeta.
Yeah. He'll just jump into a final flash.
I want this form.
I want it.
Oh god. But yeah, that fun episode. Let's talk about
Boru's getting better.
Well, let's talk about AWA.
Oh shoot, my keyboard.
That man Brian said, "Dodge that."
Yes. Well, George, did you like AWA?
I did.
Yeah, so a bit of context. Like, me and George went to an anime week in Atlanta. Shellie was supposed to come with us, but he's a little bitch.
Hey, I'm not little.
Yeah, he's not little. But we ended up going. I went with my girlfriend and her friends, and then George went with his friends and his girlfriend, so it works out. George and I kept trying to meet up at least 3 different times during the course of like that 3-day weekend, and we only met on the last day.
Wow.
There was so much going on.
It was insane. Like I was having to deal with people who like were getting on my nerves. I was having to deal with their schedules and like different panels we were going to. By the way, quick aside, I went to an Overwatch panel. It was like held by like pro Overwatch players, 4 other Overwatch players. They kicked us out of the panel because they didn't want people standing up in the back of the panel.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
I was like, yeah, that's really shitty.
Not justifying, I'm just saying they do that.
Did they have a Rocket League panel?
No.
Irrelevant.
Matter of fact,
it's not that kind of convention.
There wasn't even a place for people to play.
Irrelevant.
They had an arcade. You could have played some Japanese games that you don't understand what's going on.
Honestly, if the video game setup was the same as last year, there probably would have been some people playing Rocket League. But the way it was set up, like the main people who were in charge of supplying like cabinets or whatever weren't there. So that bottom room got changed up. And then people who consistently bring theirs got moved to upstairs, and it was all just a logistical nightmare.
Well, I played some Japanese rhythm games, and one of them, I swear to God, I had no idea what I was doing, but I played Hacking to the Gate, and it was great.
Perfect.
Exactly. We went to a peep show for Funimation.
Shouts out to Funimation. Cookie,
Yeah.
I see you, fam.
You gave me some ideas for some shows I want to watch eventually.
I mean, you're currently watching Shimonetta.
Yeah. And what else did we see? We went to the Burlesque show. Did you go to that, George?
No, I think at that point, because when was that? Saturday?
That was Saturday night. That was like right before the rave.
That's when Caitlin got sick and we went back to the room.
Okay. So let me tell you what that Burlesque show was. We had
Oh, I bet I knew what it was.
Oh no. So there was a girl dancing as Misa from Death Note. And she was all right, but she was probably the worst one there. There was a nice I don't know what ethnicity he was, but he did a Hisoka cosplay and he danced to he even played the English audio from the episode where Hisoka like jizzes while he's fighting Gon in the Heavens Arena. That was funny as fuck.
That's disturbing.
Honestly, he was the best dancer there. It was refreshing to see a man. I won't lie.
It was refreshing to see a what?
A man.
Oh,
I've been to like 3 of these in a row, like now, and you get stale after a while.
Brian, is there something you want to tell us?
No.
Okay.
But
don't tell us.
Who was the third one was like the guy who was hosting its sister, and that was weird. But I mean, she danced fun. I don't remember. She was cosplaying a Jessie from Team Rocket. Team Rocket.
Team
Rocket. And she did a striptease with that. And then the last lady, I don't know what the hell she was cosplaying. She's kind of weird, honestly. But yeah, she got a lot of likes. And people were screaming and hooting and hollering. But everybody loved the Jessie one the best. My personal favorite was the Hisoka because that was such a...
She don't get too many likes.
Nice. It's all right. But yeah, burlesque was fun. I bought a fuck ton of merchandise. A lot of it was prints. I got a few prints. I bought like 7 volumes of Berserk. I bought some pins for my bag.
Ooh, some pins
for his bag.
And I bought
Claws
Alexis
raise my
a shirt.
accuracy.
I bought Alexis a shirt and a May print.
Overwatch man.
Yeah. It was her at a diner.
Thickness.
It was a pretty nice print. We got a picture of it somewhere. And I took pictures with Makoto's.
I know you did, because you're thirsty.
No, I just was excited. Well, I also took a picture with an Aegis and an Idea from Final Fantasy VIII, and that was fun. That Idea cosplay was fucking dope. I was afraid, you could tell I was like, I don't want to get too close because I didn't want to break anything, and I didn't want to step on her dress at all. But I had a great time. I went to the rave, and I lasted about 2 hours at the rave, and then I fucking lost my shit. And I had to go sit outside while they like finished it out till 2 in the morning. Because it ended at 3, but like everybody else like wanted to see the guy who like made the Me videos. He was there
Teddy
DJing.
Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there DJing.
Yeah.
At 2. And they went out there and they stayed in. And I like had to leave like an hour before he came out because I was like getting overheated inside that big ass room, and people were like, bringing in booze and shit inside, and like they had security guards screaming outside the door like, "No bags or bottles of water allowed." Like she just kept saying that over and over, and I was just like,
you gotta pregame before you get in there.
That's what we did. We were drinking out of the car because we went to go put our shit up. And I was like, no, butch.
Yeah, and that same night we well, go ahead.
That's okay. I was just gonna say, like, I got overheated, so I ended up getting like a soda and just like sitting outside and like awkwardly like waiting for my friends to come out.
My entire team is weak to fire types. This is atrocious. That same night, sleep deprivation and recovering from bronchitis, I got in the Caitlin, so we like me, her, Brigham, and I think Chance all went back. And well, no, me, her, and Brigham went back first, and then I think either Chance or Zach came up afterwards, and like we ate Chinese takeout and watched Easy A. But then everybody else came back to the room, and I literally think only like 3 of us in that entire like group went to the rave. So everybody who didn't back at the room, and we all just got turned and played Windjammers and Third Strike. It was a fun time.
Yeah, every time we got back to the house, like, because Alexis cosplayed Toru, like from Kobayashi the first night. That was insanity because like on her way over there, her horns broke like in the car for like inexplicably just broke. And she was freaking out about that and really sad. And then we tried to super glue them together. Well, my dumbass, I was trying to help, but I put a paper towel under them so it wouldn't get on the carpet of our Airbnb we were staying.
Over the carpet.
Yeah, well, the paper towel stuck to the horns, and then they had to like peel it off, but it was peeling off the paint to the horns because the horns were made out of clay. And so like Laura and Kiana had to like recolor it with makeup to like make it look similar again. And I was like, I'm sorry I tried to help. Like I really was apologetic like about it. I was just trying to like make sure that we didn't ruin the people's house we were staying at. But yeah, I fucking we made it out there. We made it out there. Who's insulting you?
The person I'm playing against.
What are you playing?
I'm on Pokemon Showdown. I have a Maractus and this person has a Moltres, and they're clearly using moves that aren't killing me and using Roost, but I got a Love Disc waiting in the back, so
Is that like
just
the
chip away
online
some-
browser, like web browser thing?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. So we went out the first night, and that was fun. And we went to like a dance booth like the first night, and Alexis, I swear to God, she found a dude cosplaying Jesus, and she's like, Jesus, and he's like, Toru, and they started dancing with each other. It was funny as shit. And I was like, it was just a fun time. But anyway, we ended up going home after that. We were exhausted that first night because we stayed up super fucking late. And then we woke up a little bit later than we anticipated for the next day. And Alexis was cosplaying Kurisu from Steins Gate, and I was cosplaying Okabe. You saw?
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah, I don't know where her professional pictures are gonna be done, but we went to like a guy, like an actual photographer, and he took a few shots of her, and he put me on like 2 of them, I think, and he had a good time with it. But that was fun. And I forgot what else I bought. I bought, on top of the Berserk novels, I bought all 3 rebuilds of the Evangelion franchise on Blu-ray.
Okay.
I love those movies so much. And I'd never seen the 3rd one, and I watched it recently, and it broke my heart. Like, actually broke my heart. Shellie, if you ever want to watch a mindfuck, just watch Evangelion. It doesn't matter if you watch the movies or the anime. It's still going to have the same result.
Okay.
What are you doing, Shellie?
Scrolling down Twitter.
I was like, are you just waiting for South Park to come out?
No, I'm probably not even going to play it. Just because, oh, God.
I'm probably not even going to play it ever.
I know I'm going to be fucking tired. So I never need to go to sleep whenever the fuck is up.
There goes my team. There's nothing I can do now. Oh, bruh, I'm tripping.
Anyway, but yeah, that was AWA for us. Like, we had a lot of fun, and I spent a shit ton of money, but it was worth it.
Destroyed in Blaze Blue,
and it was it was an experience I won't forget, and I was glad to cosplay for the first time. Next time I need to get a wig though.
Can't wait for Kami in Birmingham.
And it wasn't as toxic as I thought it was going to be either.
It wasn't as what?
Toxic. Like, I thought there was going to be a lot more toxic people at the con.
Go a couple more times.
Oh, I did.
Sorry, that came from somewhere.
It's fine. So I definitely forgot to tell you guys though. I went to the Final Fantasy concert there. That was like the last thing we did, and that almost made us late getting back to Mobile. Well, it did, but because it was like an hour over like what we thought it was going to be. But A New World, like, that was a really good concert. Like, they played a lot of good shit. I would recommend anybody who's like into video game music, especially Final Fantasy franchise, give them a listen to, and see if you want to buy their stuff. If not, then like, they're still good shit. But that I actually kind of cried when it started. Like, I won't lie. But yeah, Shellie, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to something else so we can keep Shellie awake because he's got to go to bed. Let's move on to what games are we playing right now?
What order?
Yeah, anybody go.
Go ahead. My bad. This thing happened and it's really funny. I'm still recovering.
I'm playing Rocket League competitively because it's a new season.
Hey.
Madden, Uncharted Lost Legacy.
How is that?
It's good. It's real good.
It's not like boring or anything.
No. Richard Butthole. With that. Wait, Brian, didn't you pre-order it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I have the Stick of Truth. I just never got to it because I was playing some other shit. I guess I'll go next.
I just stopped playing the Stick of Truth after I kept failing at the abortion.
That's a good place to stop. But now you understand, though, Shellie. Like, you were so mad at me, like, Brian, it's so easy, just do it. And then, like, I finally did it. You're like, God. And then you did it. And you're like, oh, fuck.
I'm like, what am I doing?
Just hopefully there's nothing, like, stupid like that in this game, though.
I don't think there is.
But, what I'm playing currently, and this will be a list, I finished Nier, and that was fucking A+. Like, I hope that wins Game of the Year, honestly, or RPG of the Year at least. Because I don't know shit about the Nier franchise or Drakengard or anything like that, but this game spoke to me. That was a spiritual experience, to say the least. And it was fun, too. Like, that was the surprising part. Like, it played better than I expected Final Fantasy 15 to play, like, when I hadn't played it yet. And I was oh, God.
Did you go through Route D? Did you go through A, B, C, and D?
I got all the way to E.
Did you,
I did not beat Emil.
No. Did you, give yourself up to help someone else in need?
No, I did not.
Oh. What a punk.
Yeah, I was like, I want to go back and play this eventually, but I'm not, because I had to give the disc back to Alexis because it's her game, and I knew I was going to buy it again one day, and I was like, I'll just keep my save data for when I need it. Because, like, spoilers for Nier, like, if you haven't played Nier, just dip out of the podcast for, like, the next minute or half or so. All right, 1, 2, 3. If you beat Nier...
Whoa, wait. Because there's latency. Let me, hold on.
Is there someone in the room who hasn't beaten Nier? Is that what it is?
I
don't know what's happening, George.
I had to text Liz. She, like, just bought it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, is she listening?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she still is, but if she was, I told her to, like, back out for about a few minutes.
Well, anyway, there's a delay anyway in us. Like, it's not like it's happening, like, right on the money. So if you beat Nier in Route D and get through that whole mess, at the end of the game...
It has to be C and D.
Yeah, well, it does.
Like,
I thought it was only D.
You have to have both C and D done. If you do D first and then go back to C, I'm pretty sure the opposite happens. Or if you do D first and do C, you have to go back to doing D.
Well, anyway, you have to basically play the end of the game as 9S and what's her face?
A2.
A2? Okay. Yeah, you have to go back and play as 9S or A2. And after you beat the game, like, C and A are really shitty endings for both of them, to say the least. And then after you do both of them, another option after the credits roll, or when the credits start to roll, the pods that they're following you around, they're like, hey, let's defragment their entire OS and their memories.
You don't have to give away the ending to explain what happens to the save data.
Well, that's like half the point, though. Like, I'm not going to give like any more plot details, but like, let's just defragment their entire OS, and like that involves like a hacking mini game.
Okay.
That you basically fight the end credits. Like, the end credits are like enemy like bots that you have to shoot down, and it gets crazy stupid, and it's really long too. Like crazy stupid difficult. I mean, because I think I got through like I think I got to like the last fourth of it, and then it became like just so awful that no matter how good I was doing at the hacking minigame, like I kept dying. Like it was impossible. And they give you the option after you die a few times, you can get other players that have beaten the game's help. And they basically come in, and it's like you're playing as like 8 different people at the same time that are shooting down things, and like they regenerate too as you like get shot. So you basically have infinite lives and extra firepower, and that's how you get the real ending. Is that if you get to the end of the end credits without like giving up.
On some real Undertale stuff.
Yeah, and then at the end of that, like after you get like the last ending and like you see like the last few cutscenes and like everything resolves, Pod is like, hey, this was really fucking hard. You had a horrible time doing this, like, and you only did it with the help of others. Would you like to help others in need? And you're like, would you like to give them a message first? Because like as you're losing or like if you keep dying, like you'll get like inspirational messages from people who've played the game, and it's like, hey, don't give up. I went through the same thing you did. Like just keep holding on. And I was like, I think what I left was something like, wouldn't it be like cool if you like got through this without dying or like without using help or something like that, or something to that effect. Anyway, or maybe. I don't know. I think I said something like, now give it your all or something like some shit like that. It didn't matter. And then it gives you the option of like, do you have any interest in helping the weak? If you help the weak, if you say yes, it deletes all of your save data, like every bit of it from the system. And you have to start over from like square one, but your like system, your data's out there now and anybody can use it. So it's like, hey, if you want to help, like you can, but you're going to have to do like an entire replay through of the game. And I was like, well, as fun as that sounds and as nice as that sounds, I'm sure like all of the 2 million copies that have been sold of this game, like there's plenty of people to choose from. So I'm just not going to do it.
It also like asked multiple times though. It's like, okay, yeah, you've kind of been through a lot. Realize what you're doing is a very selfless thing and commendable, but the person could be a complete stranger. Heck, it could even be somebody you hate. Are you sure you want to do this?
And I don't know if they tell you that it deletes all your save data. I'm not sure because I didn't even get anywhere close to it because I read basically. I was like, okay, what happens? Like, because I was like, okay, what does this decision mean? Because I wanted to be careful.
Which I mean, you could back it up on an external storage and restore it whenever.
Yeah, but that's bootleg.
That's not bootleg. It's smart.
Like, I don't know.
That's that. Are you going to save someone or save yourself? And then you go, I'm going to save everybody.
That's the right answer.
That is.
But, yeah, like, I had a lot of fun with that game. Game of the year for sure, I hope. Anyway, I've just bought Undertale. I'm going to start playing that. I'm playing Shadow of War right now. That's fun. It has a weird tone to it, and that's just because it's not canon, and I love Lord of the Rings so much, like, playing a non-canon game is, like, fucking infuriating to me. But it's still fun. And I play, like, I like Metal Gear Solid, obviously, so I play stealth most of the time, and I don't like to just rush in and kill things. So the missions that require you to rush in and just kill things, like, there was a Coliseum level in the game, no spoilers, but like at some point, like you go into like a Coliseum mission and you have to like fight wave after wave of people and like including like mini boss characters. Well, at the end of it, they make you fight a boss character, like, but it can be any of the captives you haven't killed in the city. Well, the thing about this game is that the captives are randomly generated, right? And if you played Shadow of Mordor, any captives you didn't kill or killed you in that game can show up in this game. So it pulls someone who killed me in the last game and randomly generates like some shitty ass like combinations of like traits for it to have. So basically I've got this like top tier like killing machine I'm fighting after I fought 3 waves of enemies and I kept dying and I was like, hey, this is fucking impossible. I had to cheese my way out of that fight after like 20 minutes. I'm like, I was running around and like doing hit and runs and then hiding and then like going back and like charging up execution gauges and whatnot. Because I was not prepared for that kind of a fight. Because he was whipping my ass. And I'm not that good at the game yet, honestly, for them to throw something like that at me. But that's the thing, though, like, it's okay to die in that game, but it has consequences. But I do see myself like experiencing like the Nemesis system as it was intended, because I've already died to one dude, like, because I've only died once, and it was because he was like 10 levels higher than me. He started off like really hard, like to begin with, and he had like a pair of like really bullshit abilities, and I killed him the first time. Well, when I killed him, one of his innate abilities is to run away when you kill him. And then I found him again, and then I killed him again. And I was like, okay, I get his loot, I get his shit, like, I'm done with this bitch. And then I find him again, and another one of his innate abilities is, like, he cheated death, apparently, so I had to fight him again. And then he killed me the 3rd time I fought him, and then I had to go on a Nemesis mission to kill this motherfucker again. So I fought this dude 4 times in a row. And in the meantime, like, he gets boosted, like, I don't know how many times because he keeps living through our encounters. So it turned into, like, this giant mess, and that's fun to me. Like, I like that. But it was annoying a little bit, but, like, the game offers experiences like that. Like, you can really make your own experience if you just, like, make the game, like, your own sandbox with the environment. And it doesn't feel as empty as the last one, so I'm all for that. But yeah, Shadow of War. I was gonna play South Park tonight, and after this, I'm still playing Kingdom Hearts. Been a while since I played that, and I'm playing Overwatch competitively right now. And that's it. And what about you, George?
Got through ending C of Nier. Upon learning what happens when I go from C to D, I just kind of left it at that. I will do the rest at a later point.
You really don't have to.
Right
if
now,
you know what happens, like, it's fine.
But I want to. But kind of want to take a break from it because I was in a situation where I was just kind of running it down like I did with P5. So, you know.
Same with me. Like, I really wanted to see the end, but I was like getting kind of tired of the gameplay. So I would like play it for like nonstop for like a day and then not touch it for like a week.
So it's good that I have something knocked off of my list because I'm still playing ranked on Marvel Infinite and Overwatch. I decided I would play comp again, only to have my team wet the bed. I have an unopened copy of Gundam Versus sitting on my printer.
Oh.
And I started Simmering Kagura Peach Beach Splash.
You got anything to say to that, Shellie?
No.
Don't you want us to all get that so we can play together?
Oh, the Gundam game?
Yeah.
I'd like to think so.
I mean, I already got it. I just...
If it's on sale, I'll get it, but not unless it's on sale, I won't get it.
Isn't it only like $20?
Mm-mm.
How much is it?
60.
It's 60? You probably?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Do you think a Japanese game company's going to be nice about selling a game to you?
If it's not 60, then it's at least like 40 or 50. But I know it's not 20. Shoot, do I still have the receipt bag? Hold up. Let me see. It's sitting right next to me. You said 40?
Legacy's 40, he said.
Oh. Nobody tripping about Storm. The receipt is not in this bag.
Hold on, I got it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
60.
60, yeah. But yeah, nah, I knew it wasn't 20. If it was 20, wouldn't have been no contest, but I would have gotten that the Sunday I got back from AWA. Oh, games I still need to finish.
I want to use Barbados.
So what?
I said I want to use Barbados.
Bro, Barbados is good. Is pretty fun to use. I won't say good because I haven't tried everything. It's pretty fun.
How many are in there?
A lot.
I know it's a lot.
Yeah, like I don't even know the number. Maybe the number's on the back of this. Let me get my case real quick. Nah, they ain't even bother. They ain't even bother being like over such and such and such and such. Nah, like
I'm looking at the DLC for it. It's got some add-ons.
dang, we got DLC too. Yo,
Ooh, they got Barbados Lupus.
I need you to DLC.
They actually have that in there?
Yeah, it's an add-on for $5.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'll play it.
Oh my god, George, when you get to that, like it's sick.
Yeah, like Iron Blooded Orphans is sick, George. Like it's a sick anime.
I mean, Gundam is sick. Minus C to C Destiny, but yeah.
I need to check see if there are any more episodes of Gundam Thunderbolt.
I need to finish Fire Emblem Echoes at some point, along with Sonic Mania.
Fuck Sonic Mania.
Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah, bro.
I hate Sonic.
And then Demo released on the Switch, so I bought that.
Echoes is fun. It's just hard as shit at the end.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I mean, you know what happens, don't you?
Nope, don't tell me either.
Well, it's a remake, for God's sake. I thought you knew.
I did not read the plot line to guide, just the overview.
No.
I read the plot line to Shadow Dragon and Mystery of the Emblem.
Oh, okay.
And I read the overview for Genealogy of the Holy War. I know, like, outside of the existence of Leaf, I know nothing of Thracia 776. But I kind of want to go into it blind if we ever get a remake.
Well, I'll just say, like, if you're playing Classic, get ready for a fucking ass whipping. If you want to keep everyone alive.
I haven't heard that one before.
Are either of you guys getting Assassin's Creed Origins?
No.
I'm gonna.
Why would I play Horizon when I can't even play Horizon anymore?
You need to finish that.
Yeah, I do. It's just sitting there, and I'm like, that was like the most impulsive buy I've ever bought. Because like I wanted it, but not really, but kinda. And I played it, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, I don't want to play another open world game. I played 15. I played Witcher 3. Like, I'm burned the fuck out.
That's why I don't play open world games like that.
Because they're the industry standard now, which means they're everywhere. I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I'll own a copy just because, you know, why would I buy a copy if somebody else in the house got it?
Like, I want to play Black Flag before I even want to touch that one. Because, like, honestly,
Bro,
I just don't care. Like, it looks interesting, but I don't want to go out of my way to buy something like I'm not fully committed to. Because that's how I got Horizon, and look where I am now.
Are either of y'all getting Wolfenstein?
No. That's not my kind of game.
Not sure yet.
And I'm not saying that because I'm a butthurt white supremacist either. Did you hear about that shit? When people were getting mad because they're killing zombies in it?
You good? Did I scare you when I got up? Oh.
Yeah, they're like, this game's like insulting or whatever, and I'm like, okay.
Podcast. I think this thing is tearing up on me. Hey, y'all say something real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Some up with headphones on though.
but we hear you fine.
Yeah, I'm only hearing y'all out of like one ear though.
X1.
Well, I'm hearing you more out of one ear than I am out of the other. Give me a hot second.
But yeah, we should play Overwatch together soon, George.
I guess. I only say it like that because it hasn't been a really glamorous competitive season for me.
Oh no, not me either. Like I've been on the slow decline.
There we go.
I'll lose I'd say I'd lose 3 out of 5 matches I play every night or every other night. And then I'll win 2 and it'll be spread out and I'll be like, all right. But the thing is that like I'm not a star yet and I haven't ranked up that way. As soon as I get that, I feel like I'm going to get much better teams because I played from Alexis's account and I went in with a Zenyatta and a Lucio. And I didn't get touched those 2 games, and it was a walk in the park because my team was actually competent.
Must be nice.
And so I really do think like it's because I'm just ranked that low. But yeah, last thing we wanted to do tonight, I think we went over everything. Let me know if we didn't. We'll just do it next episode. So let's do our top 5s. So first thing is top 5 DBZ moments.
Oh, geez.
And I'll let Shellie go first.
Wait, top 5 what?
DBZ moments.
Oh.
In honor of our recent DB Super Fest.
Well, this is encompassing all of Dragon Ball, right? Like as a series.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5. Goku versus Tien at the martial arts tournament. First time. That was a really good fight.
Yeah.
When number 4, when Krillin died, it broke my heart. I was like, no. Goku.
Did it really?
Yeah.
It didn't.
I was like, no. Goku left a friend. How could that happen? It didn't have to be Krillin. It could have been Kiba.
I mean, you're right.
It should have been Kiba. 3. I guess when Goku went Super Saiyan the first time. 2. When Vegeta blew himself up to save everybody. And then number 1, when Vegeta used the Final Flash.
And number 1.05. When Goku fought Jiren.
1.05, when Android 18 broke Vegeta's arm.
Yeah. So my number 5s are, or my top 5 are Goku versus Piccolo at the end of Dragon Ball. That was fun. I also number 4, probably everyone versus second form Frieza. Like I really like that exchange when Piccolo came in. Number 3, Cell absorbing 18 and then becoming Perfect Cell.
But just the abridged version.
Well, yeah, that too, but like I just then that whole exchange because I really like 18 back in the day because I had like a big crush on her. So that meant a lot to me.
Now it's all about Android 21.
It meant a lot to you to see her get sucked.
That was sad.
No, it meant a lot to him to see her get sucked up.
You're right.
And then number 2 is Father Son Kamehameha.
Okay.
And then I guess
you don't even know. You don't even got all of them.
Well, I'm trying to decide for number 1 because I don't want to be like a cop out and say like this most recent one's my number 1 Dragon Ball moment of all time.
But it is.
No, it's my most recent one, but that's just the recency effect. That's not legitimate.
Or it was so amazing that it transcended time.
I tell you what, I know what it is. Battle of Gods. That fight with Beerus the second time. Like the movie, not the anime. God.
I was like, oh, you said the second time. I was like, oh god, the anime?
No, like that was honestly like the most hype I'd been for like Dragon Ball in a long time, and that kind of revived my love for the series. And it was fun. Like it wasn't like a Resurrection F where like there was no sense of urgency or danger at all.
Yeah, it felt like something Akira Toriyama wrote.
Yeah, it felt like something actually had weight to it. And what about you, George?
Oh man. I guess in no particular order.
Of course.
Well, you know my memory's garbage.
Bitch way out, you know.
Sure, I guess. Goku vs. Beerus in Battle of Gods.
The first time and second time.
The first time in Battle of Gods, not in Super.
No. I meant like the first time or the second time.
Where he gets his ass.
Oh. Obviously, the 15-second match. No. When Goku like goes Super Saiyan God, the animation budget goes out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. The arrival of Mystic Gohan. Like he learns the form and everything, and then like flexes on boot.
I want to kill you.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
No, I want to kill you. Oh, I'm getting absorbed.
Yeah.
Immediately becomes irrelevant.
Which, oh my god, I can't wait till that gets abridged. Tien trying to flex on second form Cell. Because I have a huge bias towards Tien.
Yeah.
It's not like a huge moment, but something I like vividly remember from Dragon Ball was Goku's fight with the Ninja Murasaki.
Yeah, that funny ass fight.
Yeah, it was really funny. Yeah. That kind of sticks with me.
Yeah.
Let's see. What? That was 4.
That's your number 4.
One more. Oh, bruh. Let me tell you. Future Trunks as a character. I know what I said.
You could just say the entire special. That's fine.
Oh, like the History of Trunks special? No. What he becomes as a result.
Oh.
Kind of like how people don't like Goten, but man, Gotenks though. Am I right?
I mean, I didn't like the Boo Saga. I didn't watch it really.
I liked it.
Like, I think I stopped watching like after they like Majin Buu like actually hatched.
It was one of those things where Toriyama was like, "All right, well, I want to take a chance on some cat," and everybody's like, "Nah, we want Goku." Oh, well, okay.
You know,
And
I'll give an honor. Go ahead.
The optimism for something else to happen, like with Gohan in the Cell Saga, was what kept me like onto it. And I mean, even though it didn't end up being left to somebody that wasn't Goku, I think it still has some cool stuff to offer, like you know, Gohan's new form, Vegito, stuff like that.
I want to give an honorable mention to Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 after fucking a 16 speech.
Bruh, the speech in the original was great, and then Kai, they condensed it and made it. They made it pretty bad, dog.
I won't lie, like that video with the Yu Yu Hakusho music in the background's like the only reason I mentioned that. That was really good. Damn, I'm gonna find that when we're done with this. So that was our first top 5. Actually, let's make it our only top 5 because it's getting late and we got work tomorrow. But guys, we really wanted to like just bring you content. We've been meaning to do this video for a while, especially like the reaction videos for Super, but our schedules are just really wonky. So be patient with us. I know we take a lot of hiatuses, and we've been trying to like bring you more content. We've been saying we will, but we haven't been able to keep that promise too much lately.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't get to do anything.
It's fine. Like, if George can't do it one day, or if Shellie can't do it, like I'll put out something by myself. Shellie will put out something if he wants to. Like, and I do encourage like everybody here. Like, if you have something you want to talk about like really badly, and if you just write it down, like make a solo video, and just be like, hey, wanted to come talk to you guys. Here's what I think. What do you guys think? And
that's
what
what my Twitch channel's for.
Yeah. We'll make it about our YouTube channel now.
Okay.
But yeah, like I promise that me and Shellie, like, we are going to be watching Steins Gate or at least some anime together, and we'll be able to give our collective reactions. And we're also going to be doing some snippets of a South Park Fracture Butthole playthrough. So be sure and look forward to that. And I think we can call this a stream, but thank you everyone whoever watches these videos. I know they don't give a lot of hits or views at all. But if you do if you do support us, then just thank you. We do this for fun. We know we won't ever have like a huge audience. If we ever do, that would be amazing. But you know, just I encourage you to do what you want to do and have fun with it, no matter what you're doing. Later, guys. Anybody else have some parting words before I press the stop broadcast?
Chaos is a ladder.
Play Skullgirls.
Eat more Taco Bell.